We are not faceless. Abuja pastors supporting Tinubu replies can. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or depending on the time we're reaching you guys. Welcome back to our channel. It's so good to have you guys back here again. And thank you once again for your continuous and massive support to this channel. God bless you. We know recently some Abuja based pastors they declare that Bola Tinubu is the man for the job, is the candidate God has ordained. That is what they said. And after saying that, they received a lot of backlash and criticism, and also can replying them. But right now, they are saying that they are not faceless, trying to explain, or they are trying to throw more lights into their office, that they are not faceless, that they have a proper office, they are under some bodies, even if they are not part of the Christian Association of Nigeria, but they are claiming right now that they are not faceless. We recall what happened the last time before, it was before the primaries, the APC primaries, where how many clergies? They were bishops. Yes, they were bishops. The headline then was that a couple of bishops they endorsed Bola Tinubu for 2023 presidency, and shockingly, to the amazement of Nigerians, it was discovered that they were not actually bishops; that they were just paid to come and put up that show. And as a matter of fact, I think one of them he was seriously beaten because he was recognized. And anyways, that was then. But right now, another set of bishops came up again from Abuja, stating that Bola Tinubu is the person ordained by God. Right now, these bishops, after the criticism they received, they are now firing back that they are not faceless, trying to justify and throw more light into the office from which they are speaking from. We'll bring you all of the details in a moment. But before we do, guys, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, click on the like button. And if it's your first time here, you're very, very welcome. Please hit on the subscribe button. God bless you. The president of Nigerian Coalition of Pastors for Good Leaders, Apostle Babatunde Ogutimei, on Monday presented proof of ordination and registers of members to dismiss the claim of Christian Association of Nigeria that they were faceless clerics. The action was coming barely 24 hours after a delegation of Abuja-based pastors and bishops endorsed the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress (APC), Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, at a town hall meeting with some party chieftains of Tinubu support group, City Boys Movement. But Khan disowned the clerics hours after the endorsement, saying it is standing on its earlier stance of no to same faith ticket. Luminous Jamike, special assistant on media to the Khan president, Most Reverend Daniel Oko, stated that inasmuch as the body cannot prevent individuals and self-acclaimed ministers from voting certain candidates, they cannot be seen joining issues with religious blocs not affiliated with Khan. An emotional Ogutimei disclosed in a media chat that it was unfortunate such a comment was coming from the highest Christian body in the country. According to him, none of the pastors who attended the town hall meeting at the weekend was faceless, saying they belonged to one or two of the 5 blocks of Khan. This is even as he stated that every human being has a right to play politics in Nigeria. He said, "Let me clear the air on Khan's recent comments, tagging us faceless pastors. We are not. We are Christians, pastors, and members of Khan. Some of our pastors are also members of PFN and Organization of African Instituted Churches. I think we should be careful in our choices of words as men and women of God. Even the Bible told us that it is not what goes into us that defies us, but what comes out of us. We can't say anything against them because they are our fathers and body. But I just want to appeal to them not to use such words against men of God. We are not faceless. This is my face." To further prove that these pastors are not faceless, I have a register of their names, churches, locations, and even streets of their churches here, with me as evidence. We have a 9-member executive committee in every state of the federation. In my own church, for instance, I have 750 members. Others have mega churches with about 1,000 to 2,000 members spread across Nigeria. This is because our coalition deals with grassroots pastors who have personal connections with their followers. I don't think it's out of place if these pastors and their members all over the country made up their minds to vote for APC candidates. In that town hall you attended that day, you have seen the 630 pastors in attendance. These pastors you saw were heads of several churches. Some of them are general overseers that have about 5 to 10 parishes under them. When it comes to politics, we have our right to support a candidate and participate in elections. That is the position we took on Saturday. Wow, interesting. We've seen cases where clergies, they've even prophesied, they've said that this is the man for the job. That was what happened now for even Buhari's case. It was Tunde Bakare at that time who was stating that this is the man that will liberate the nation. But recently, we know that things have turned around. He even started speaking against President Muhammadu Buhari's government. Another one is a Reverend Father Umbaka. We recall how he prophesied that this is the Messiah, Buhari is the Messiah that will change the country. But we saw how his message turned around. So that is why Nigerians are wary of these clergies bringing prophecies about politicians, because sometimes it feels like his personal interest. In the past, all of those ones that the professor, Reverend Father Mbaka, we saw the way he turned against President Muhammad Buhari, even justifying or trying to clear himself that God actually spoke, but President Muhammad Buhari chose to go other ways, or Buhari rejected the ways of God. Well, the most important thing here is that the Christian Association of Nigeria they are against the Muslim ticket, the same faith ticket, and they are really surprised why these pastors and bishops are stating that they are endorsing or supporting the same faith ticket. That was why they call them faceless, that they are not known. But in their own explanation and justification, they are saying that they are known just because they are not part of CAN, the bigger body. That doesn't mean that they don't belong somewhere, that they have churches that they've planted. They are not faceless. They have congregation that even has the names of these churches and their streets. Some of them pastor 750 members, 1,000 to 2,000 members. Well, at the end of the day, it's the electorate that will decide who they want to govern the country. Leave us your take, guys. Thank you once again for staying tuned. And please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.